1980 Mustang. The place, Ford's Test Track, Dearborn. Mustang proves itself a sports car for the 80s. The U.S. Auto Club tested Mustang for acceleration, for cornering, for steering response, for braking, for overall driving performance. The result, Mustang is certified by the U.S. Auto Club as a sports car. Sports car performance, impressive fuel economy. That's Ford Mustang, a sports car for the 80s.
Hey guys, welcome back. It is Friday, March 4th, and the 2016 box stock group build hosted by Cliff, aka Roadhog 0822, is underway. Yes, for our build, we are going to be doing this McLaren Mustang known as the M80, which was its code name when they were building it. What we did is on Tuesday, we took the parts out, washed it up, and we set it to primer. My goal was to get a good coat of primer and have it really set and, gas out and just, kind of bind with the plastic. Try to cover up that orange plastic. Now, of course, after doing that, we've revealed some nastiness to it. I mean, there's a lot of flash. As you can see here, there's just flash everywhere. The motor parts, which were here, were almost completely encased in flash, which came out really easy, but still, it's there. What I did is, after we sanded it, I really realized some of these edges on this body were really sharp, so we took those down. Same with the fenders. Front fenders, very sharp. Back around here to the back end, also very sharp. So we took that down a little bit, because if we don't, we leave it too sharp, when it comes time to paint, it's just going to pull away and it's going to leave a very thin edge there, and like I said, the paint won't stick to it. So now I think it's in a better place. Got to do the underside too, but she's looking good. The one thing I noticed after doing research on this car is these fenders are incorrect. These bulges here, you can see there's a bulge here, bulge here. This side's okay, but this front one, it should extend about to here on the door, and it doesn't. And to be honest, I'd really like to fix that. It's driving me nuts, but we don't have the time to do that. Plus, again, it's all box stock, so we're not going to really get into reshaping fenders in this. It's just fill to fill gaps if we need to. So, but like I said, I have another one of these, so we will get, maybe we'll do that on the next one. We'll see. Who knows? But anyway, we got primer on that. I was playing around with some dark charcoal for the bottom, and I realized also there's no exhaust system here. It's molded in. It's pretty ugly. Again, not much to do about it, but it is what it is. But that's the bottom. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it darker or not, and I broke this frame rail right here. You can see that. Okay, we'll fix that. Simple enough, but get to work on that. I think I'm going to make this a little darker, though. Not happy with that. Same thing with the interior. Usually I find that going strictly black makes it too dark. In this case, I used again the charcoal, and it's not, it just doesn't look right to me. Plus, I found a whole bunch of ejector marks in here on the body, so I had to sand it down. So I'm gonna have to repaint this. Even down here on the armrest, there was an ejector mark. So I think I'm still not going to go completely black. I'm just going to make this a tad darker, I think, and that should do okay. Again, all these parts I'm just not happy with it, so I'm going to repaint those. But that's where we are. The engine has been just two halves put together and the valve cover put on it. Nothing special there. Okay, my first four-cylinder, I think. Okay, she will sit in there like so. Alright, so let me get some more work done and we'll be right back. Okay, round two. Remember before I coated everything, well not everything, but the chassis, the interior, and the seats and everything in the charcoal color, and it was just too light. I didn't want to go black. Again, small car like this, stark color, the black would look too stark, gets lost. Plus there are some components that I can paint a flatter black, and it should add some contrast and some, you know, depth to the build. But black on black on black on black, while it looks cool in a one-to-one car, not so much in cars this small. So the charcoal alone I didn't like. So what I did is I took a little bit more black, like so, and I darkened the charcoal. Okay, so now instead of being black, it's a little lighter, and you know the drill. And then I added a little bit of the varnish to it. Okay, this way I didn't have to go over it later with any future. And then I redid the painting, and now I like the color better. Okay, looks better. The interior, even with its lackluster detail, it does look better. When the seats go in and the body goes on, it won't be lost. All the colors. I mean, there's not a lot to see. There's like virtually nothing in the way of body door panels inside this thing. But again, it wouldn't be too. If it was all black, you'd lose it all. Actually, the seats came out pretty cool. I think they're going to look sharp when they get the decals on them. And then, while I was at it, because I usually forget this, I did the interior headliner and everything, the sides. So I think that's going to be cool. And then it bits and bobs and ends. So we'll let this stuff dry and we'll go on to the next piece. I'd like to start putting some paint on the engine, get that moving, and go from there. Hang on, we'll be right back.